Oh,
I think we're live. I think we're live. Hello, everybody. If you're watching, you're
I,
probably in the archive. Hey, V, how are you?
I'm good, Mitch. How are you?
I am well. I'm well. I'm headed to my Facebook so I can share this.
Same,
And
same.
let's see who shows up. Make sure I got everything on the right place. This is
Let's
Psychic Shenanigans. I'm looking at us like, hey. This is Psychic Shenanigans with V and Mitchell. If you're out there,
yeah,
you can hear us, let us know. Oh, there's Robin. What's up, Robin? Hello.
I just shared it. So,
Oh, good. Kaylin's out there.
hey, hey. Oh, that's mine. Um,
I hear a bird chirping. Is that on your end?
yeah, it's my window. My
Okay.
window's open.
Norm made it on time.
Hey, Norm.
We love it.
Let's see
Whew.
here. Um,
So we're gonna do some psychic shenanigans tonight. So most of you are regulars, so you kind of know what's going down, what's happening. We're gonna chit chat a little bit, and
Here
then
we
we'll
go.
dive in. Hey, Lisa. Oh, was that you trying to call me
Here.
again? What happened?
No, no, no. I had to move back from the screen. I was so close. You can
Oh,
see that I
because
need a.
I heard the Skype call.
Oh, no, I think it's a helicopter or something outside. I don't know. Anywho, we're here.
Yes,
Hi, guys.
we're here,
Lisa.
Natasha Cookie Weaver.
Hello, hello.
Good to see everybody. Yes, we need some good vibes tonight.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, indeed, we do.
I
Oh,
love hearing the little bird chirp. That's so pretty.
oh, so we
Robin's
usually
loving your
have.
hair.
Thank you, Rabbit. I just got it redone yesterday. So I've got some darker rainbow in here with some hot pink. Like it's hot, hot pink. And
Nice.
some purple and some mermaid blue. So
Hey,
yeah.
Linda. Hey, Kathy.
No, but it's like I think we have like a motion sensor light right outside this window because there's a door right here. And the birds like to make their little condos on top of
Oh,
the motion sensor light.
oh, nice.
Bud
Very
doesn't
nice.
like it. I love it.
He don't like it?
I do. He doesn't.
Hey,
So
Ted.
hey Ted, birthday hair.
Yes.
Yeah. I will have birthday nails tomorrow because these are shot.
So
So
V's birthday is on Cinco de Mayo, right? Yeah,
Cinco
you're
de
5'5". Yeah,
Cinco.
you're five
And guess what?
five.
It's a 555 day
Yeah.
because 21 adds up to 5, so it's going to be major.
Yep. And that
And I'm turning,
also.
which adds up to 5.
Oh, wow.
So many fives happening.
And
So many
I'm
fives.
50. I'm 55.
Hey, yes,
Oh, I
yes.
love it. The
Thank you,
unicorn.
Kathy, Lisa.
Linda,
So,
thank you so much. And you guys, if you see Linda's comment. So to sum up, the last 3 months. So on Groundhog's Day, February 2nd, there was an outdoor cat that we claimed as ours that Fabian loved dearly, that had some major scarring from a fight. We think a raccoon. It ended up having kitty HIV, which at that point they can't allow it to be outside anymore. It has to become an indoor cat, which we couldn't allow that to happen. But the it was so scarred up and everything like that that we had to say goodbye to Jade at that time. Jade came to us when we moved into our current house in 2015, like within a couple of weeks or month. She showed up. We adopted her. And then a week after that, February 9th, Bartolomeo just basically dropped over. I mean, we had about an hour and 10 minutes with him, but we had to say goodbye to him, which was like the toughest animal I've ever said to say goodbye with because he was such connected to my heart. But then Saturday night, Fabian texted me and said, Sheldon, just he can't stand upright. So he might have had a stroke. He might have had, a tumor or something. But this little boy was 138 years old in human years. He was going to be 20 in August. So Sheldon absolutely had the most amazing life. He was just the sweetest little boy from, I met him the same time I met Fabian, basically within a week. And Fabian has known him like almost all 19 of the 19 and a half years, because he was part of his ex's life. So we had to say goodbye to him. And, so we have our moment, we do our thing, we bring him home out back of our house. We've got Tiffany married, we've got Toby married, we've got Jade married, we've got Bartolomeo married, we've got Sheldon. And, and it's one of those things where, if you guys know, as deep as that love is, that's how wide the pain is when you lose them. So thank you everybody for those of you saying sorry, and those on between all my Facebook pages, like 700 people have commented or said something. So
Oh,
Sheldon touched a lot of lives, and
the cute.
I know what it's like to have a little senior person being in your house, and you just kind of caring for him, almost like hospice. So he taught me a
Yep.
lot about love and health and all that good stuff.
Awesome.
But yeah, so we celebrated his life. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Jonathan. So
Hey, hey.
so V, what's been going on with you
Um,
that you want to
n-
share?
right. Um, Not a whole lot. Pretty much same old, same old. I will be getting ready to start talking about my course that I am so excited for. It's all about confidence, basically, you know, removing yourself from the should life to step into the good life. So, this is releasing all of the judgments, all of the doubts, all of the things that you feel like you should be doing to really do the things that make you happy and to create the life that you want. So, putting the finishing touches on that so that I can birth it into the world. It feels like it's been the longest pregnancy, so to speak. Um, but outside of that, just getting ready for my birthday on Wednesday. Hubby surprised me this weekend with a little getaway. And so that was nice. So I was kind of off grid for a couple days. And so now I'm back in the fold and causing mischief like I love to do. And yeah, like I said, just getting ready for the big 4-1 on Wednesday. And if you guys are my turkeys on Instagram, it's gonna be a birthday party. I don't know. I'm just calling it a birthday party because it's on Wednesday, and that's when I have it at noon Eastern Standard Time. So it's gonna be my birthday party.
Nice.
So outside
Bring
of that,
gifts.
yeah, there you go. So
Oh. Well, in a few moments, we're gonna do some readings, and if you're new to the Shenanigans, we're gonna let 8 people kind of raise their hand and get a reading. If you've had a reading 2 weeks ago, then we say kind of wait, see if anybody else can
mhm,
get one. Uh-oh, Larry's watching. So
that's
if you had a reading 4 weeks ago, then maybe kind of give a few people a chance before you throw your hands up. But we'd like to get the new people on for sure. Yeah. So there was something else I was going to say. Anyway, I'll save it to the end if I think of it.
you remember.
So what deck? I'm going to go with Pocket Appears tonight. I'm just feeling it. I've been feeling it for quite a while, so I'm going to go do it again today.
I am going to because I gotta stick with my theme of color. I'm gonna be rolling with the Cosmic Cycles.
Ooh, what is it? I'm trying to remember. Oh yes, now I remember it.
Oh,
Almost a 70s vibe ish.
no, no, no. I mean, it's super, super modern. Like this is the Three of Pentacles, like working
Okay.
together, like a DJ and the
Okay,
personal
gotcha.
lord and the whole shebang. So super
Cool.
modern, super, super
Very, very
modern.
nice. The colors kind of look like throwback 70s kind of a vibe, or like cartoon comic ish. The colors,
Yeah,
but maybe.
some greens and some blues and purples and
Oh yeah, I do
orange.
love it. Very nice.
So yeah.
Beautiful. So here's how this is going to work. I'm going to make a list of 8 people. V is going to call the names out. If you would
Mhm.
like a reading and you're brand new, or you haven't had one for over 2 to 4 weeks, then what you need to type in is the word me, M-E. So type in me. If you've already said you want one or something, you need to start over. So type in the word me, and the first 8 people, we will give you a little one card reading from each of us. And V, just let me know who.
All right.
Who it is?
I'm going
Type M-E. If you want to get our attention, do capital M, capital E.
Kathy, Ted, Jill, Sherry, Robin, Larry, like, look, Paula.
One more after Paula. Who is it
One,
gonna be? One
one
more
more,
after
one more,
Paula. Anybody. Anybody. At
one
this
more,
point,
one more. Yeah, Kathy Smith. I think you're the only Kathy.
Kathy K. Heber Smith.
Um,
What?
right,
Number 8. Who's always number 8? Um,
Tracy.
Tracy.
Linda says she's.
Yay. Okay,
Oh,
Jonathan. I'm gonna go JJD. Jonathan James. Hey, Jonathan, are you gonna do the Terrathon 2021? I think I saw your name on the list. Hey, Danny.
hey, Danny.
I love when I'm doing this and like, bing, appointments are popping up on my calendar right now. I'm like, hey, whoever just made an appointment, thank you. So, okay, here's the list. So, numero uno is Ted. Then Kathy is number 2. Number 3 is Jill. Number 4 is Sherry. Number 5 is Robin. 6 is Larry. 7 is Paula. 8 is Jonathan. And if somebody saw who was who said they're going to piggyback, so Linda said she's piggybacking on number 6. So how that works? So if you're not on the list, or if you watch this in the replay, then yay, you're doing Terrathon. If you're not on the list, or you're watching the replay, then what you do is right now, just in your mind, say, okay, I want to piggyback on number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8, or just say open for like an 8-card reading or a 16-card reading for you. Because a lot of times everything we say can resonate with you in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, and then you just piggyback. So I'm going to go with my standard number 3.
I'm gonna do 5.
Of course you are. So we're both, that's like our birth path number. So she's got to do 5 because she's 41. It's 5, 5, 5. It's a 5-year. So,
Awesome.
so, and Jonathan, if you're still here at the end, remind me to talk about Terrathon. That's one of the things I had in my brain. All right, so V, you're gonna go first like always. I like it.
Sure.
Okay, so this is for Ted and anybody else who chose number 1 to piggyback along with Ted. And like I said, I'm using Pocket of Piers Tarot. Is that a tarot deck in your pocket of Piers, or are you just glad to see me?
All right. Oh, we have one that fell up, 2 that fell out, but we'll take the top one. All right, Ted, 4 of Pentacles. All right, so this 4 of Pentacles here is reminding you, number 1, he's putting money in a piggy bank to look at your funds, making sure that you are putting things away for a rainy day, or if there's something that you're wanting to save up for, make sure that you're being financially responsible in order to do that. Okay. Outside of actually saving money, this can also talk about, hoarding or being stubborn. So if you find yourself being stuck in a place, it's time for you to kind of release, let go, surrender in some way so that you can get some movement and some flow happening. All right. Sometimes when we can get into that scarcity mindset, especially if it's around our physical, material things in life, and we're feeling like we got to hold on to everything because we're afraid it's going to be taken away from us, or we won't get anything else. Nothing else will come the way. Okay. So if you're feeling that sense of scarcity, just let up a little bit to allow for flow to begin to happen again. Okay. So I hope this resonates.
And from me, Death card. I love it, which is a number 4 as well. So both of these cards have 4 backing them up. Again, 4s are solid, stable, very
Mm-hmm.
practical. Some of the building, formation, hard work. So with the Death card coming up, and I love the sun rising in the background, death is about an ending. It is about a transition. But more importantly, it's like and this is where Spirit is showing me almost like, what are those races where you hand off the baton? Relay. This is like,
Relay.
it's like, this is very much a relay. So whatever is coming to an end, your hand is reaching out for the next baton to grab. So there won't be much lag time in between, this and that. And with V having like coins, so if there's stuff about, business or things like that, whatever, if there's some stuff going on with business, maybe contract ending, something like that, or you just lost your job, the next one's really, really close is what this makes me feel like, because the sun is already peeking over the towers and the buildings in the background. So hang tight through this transformation. I don't think it will be long before you're right back on the horse doing what you need to do. So Ted and any number ones, let us know if that resonated with you.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to jump in for Kathy for number 2.
All right.
Is somebody bothering you?
I love the deck, but it's got that rose petal finish, so
Oh,
it's hard for, like, you have to peel the cards apart.
yeah.
Um,
That's like with this deck, which I love the thickness of this. I am not complaining, but I get halfway through on the shuffle and then it like clumps because they're just not that flexible. And I'd rather have them not too flexible and me bend them, because
yes.
I can do this all day long,
Uh-huh.
and I love
Yeah.
that. Actually, I do a shuffle that this is called, is this rifle? Is this called
Rifle,
rifle?
riffle, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. It's either rifle or riffle, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, Isabel. V, are you out there? You seem like you're
Can you
in
hear
slow
me?
motion. Yeah, it's like you were in slow
Okay.
motion or something.
Uh-oh. Am I in slow motion? Oh no, what happened? Am I still freezing?
No, I can hear you right now.
Am I better?
Yeah, it seems okay.
I can see it jumping on the Facebook screen, and I'm not sure why. I don't know what's happening. Larry, I can't. Am I back?
You're good. Go for it. So this is for
Okay.
Kathy.
All right. So Kathy, here we have this Knight of Wands, and this is the card of saying just go for it. You know, you never know what you can get if you do not try. All right. This card has a lot of that spontaneous, that go go go. And he's doing, what is this? Is this a pole vaulting? Pole vaulting. I think that's what it's called. Yes. So the thing is, it's like, try to go for that next height. You've been hanging out around the same size hurdle for a while. Try and putting your energy toward the next hurdle. Yes. And let your energy propel you. You don't have to be that page where you're kind of hiding behind skirts and doing a little bit and then running back. This is about putting your full foot forward and just going for it. Okay. You can't half-ass a pole vault. It's either you're going to do it or you're not going to do it. So go ahead, do it. You've earned this time. You've done the work. So put your full self out there. Okay.
Cool. And Jonathan gave us the explanation. So, and then, all right, Kathy, from me, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. I love this because it's like what V was saying about you can't half-ass do it. Once you've done it, you need to be proud of it. You need to stick with it. I love how this person, I can't remember who this is. Do you remember who this is?
She's the one that makes the bags.
Oh, Jenna. This is Jenna. Oh,
Yeah.
yay. So this is Jenna.
Move.
So she's made the bag. She's proud of it. She's lifting it out forward to you. So the Queen of Pentacles is ultimately this grounded, amazing, person, very paternal, very Capricorn energy, very business minded. So do what you need to do and then be proud of it, stick with it, flaunt it, show it off, sell it, take care of it. But ultimately, I'm really drawn to how much the smile on her face is there because she really enjoys it. So if you're having difficulty right now finding like the joy in what you're doing, I would say start there to where you can come back to really enjoy what it is that you're doing. And sometimes I tell a lot of clients that sometimes your purpose is not what you do, it's who you are. So you could
Mm,
literally almost have any job that you want. It's who you are while you're at that job. If you're on the phone, who you are to the people calling you. If you're a bus driver, it's who you are to those people that walk in. That could be your purpose, as to who you are and not what you do. So I don't know why I went off on that tangent. Spirit told me to. So I'm there.
Good.
So Kathy, I hope that made some sense. Norm, so this is an overhand shuffle, and when you take two and you boom boom boom, that's the rifle
Rifle.
or riffle shuffle. Gotcha. Thank you, Jonathan. And then Norm, you said you love my facial expressions. Is it when I'm reacting to what B's saying, probably? Because I'm like, so all right, we're going to Jill and moi. So Jill and me. Number
All right.
3. I am the Empress. Cuckoo, cuckoo.
So Jill and Mitchell. Ooh, we have this Six of Cups. I love it. So this Six of Cups has a very strong nostalgia feel. All right. This is about balancing the emotions, and remembering those memories. And I don't know where Jill is in this with this, but Mitch, this definitely speaks to you about having those memories, recalling those memories, appreciating them, and figuring out what did you learn in that space. And to allow it that the joy of those things to propel you forward. Sometimes we can get into our memories and we get stuck or we can get lost, but this is just saying, remember the good times for what they were, keep that feeling in your heart and move forward. All right. And it's funny because she's sitting here with her parents, and her parents are probably have things to do, but they've taken this time out to have this tea party with their daughter. We don't often play, and when we get to be. So this is just a reminder to play, have a good time, take that time out to really dip into um, the child in you. Okay. It will rejuvenate you. It will refresh you going forward. Okay.
Perfect. And then Jill and me. Woohoo! King of Cups, which is me. That's Pisces. So
I love
and
it.
I love the bowl in the lap here, because this is about the vibration, and I love that both of these were cups. So we're
Hmm.
absolutely in the emotional space, and it's
Hmm.
like, I want to say, it's funny because I'm trying not to speak to myself, Jill. I'm trying to speak to you. So I'm asking Spirit to keep me clear on that. So use this bowl, which creates this sound, and whatever the sound may be for you, use it to bring the harmony and alignment into your life. This is really weird. So Jill, you'll have to let me know. I don't know if you work with light at all, but I'm seeing like white light, kind of as your connection. And white light for me is like kind of like spirit energy coming in the crown chakra. So this could be a time where you need to maybe find whatever the crown chakra note is and work with some vibration there. And it could be about just connecting. Again, the King of Cups is Pisces energy. V had the Six of Cups, which would have been Scorpio, because that's in the
Mm,
middle of the group. So there's definitely, like I said, a lot of water here, and the Scorpios take us deep. The King of Cups, I feel like they're really there to hold our hand, guide us, and take care of us as we move forward. So find the vibration, find the light to bring in that harmony with your path, your journey, where you are going right now. And Spirit showed me, really listen to the voice of God, of Source, which is clear audience. So this could be also kind of clearing up some of your throat stuff too. So I feel like, because that's where the clear audience comes in, through the throat chakra. So there you go. There you go, Jill, and me. Kathy, you're welcome. I'm glad that reading made a little bit of sense to you.
yes, yes.
And Isabel, I think Isabel was doing number 3 as well. So she said that
Hmm.
resonated. Yay, Jonathan. So you don't have your pocket of peers yet. I know. We got till August.
Is that when it is? August?
I think so. I think it's August. I hope it's not too much later. Yay, Jill. I'm glad that resonated. You're welcome.
All right. Who
So
is
next
number
is Sherry. Number 4,
Sherry?
Sherry.
All right, Sherry and all the number fours. Here we have this Four of Wands. Um, and I love, once again, these fours are about stability, security. This Four of Wands actually talks about rest, you know. So I don't know if it's time for a vacation, time for a staycation, time for some time out. If you're wanting to go, visit someone. But I feel like there's been a lot of work that you've been doing on your part, or just honestly, with everything that's going on in the world existing, that can be a lot. So you might just need a time out just to find the people or find the places that make you feel secure, that make you feel grounded, um, and that allow you to just kind of kick back and just be. Okay. Um, it's just a lot about resting your energy here. So if you are in line for a vacation or you have the time, take it. You've earned it. It's for you at this moment. Okay.
All right, Sherry and all the number four. So you had a four for the number fours. And from me, Five of Pentacles. So I love, it's almost like this is the next step, because I feel like it's funny because this is totally not what this card usually means, but I feel like this
No, right.
person is in her car, got the dogs in the back seat, they're headed to the beach. So it's literally, in my mind, that's what I'm seeing right now, because this is usually a little bit more challenging of a five. Of course, it's like reaching out for help, maybe not quite
Hmm.
feeling your abundance. But with the two pups in the back, kind of got their own smiles, and then she has like that smirk on her face. I feel like she's already accepted the help from everybody, and she's at that next place. She's on the vacation, on the in route to it. It makes me feel like she won the lottery, is what it makes me feel like. And she's like, "Yay! Somebody help me! I'm going to go." So if like was V was saying, if you can do the break and have some rest and do whatever, great. If not, then start manifesting it and bring it about like as if you already have it happening, and just pull it up in your heart. That's one of the best ways to manifest, is right through your heart. So
And I,
hopefully, Sherry.
I wanted to add a little bit onto that as well. And looking at that card, the biggest thing that came to me was gratitude. We might not have everything, but it's like, well, what do I have? I got these two dogs, these and this car. Let's go make the best of the day. So it's tapping into what do I have at this time. Things may not be going the best that I want them to, but I surely have some things I can be grateful for. So let me pour some energy into that. So that's also
And,
what
and do
I.
you notice how one of the coins is like not fully faded in? It's almost like the four of coins, but yet it is
Mm-hmm.
still five. So
Yep.
yeah. So Sarav, we have already picked the 8 people we're doing readings. What you can do is there's reading number 5, 6, 7, and 8 left. You can piggyback on one of those just in your mind. Pick either 5 or 6 or 7 or 8. Isabel loves your glasses, V.
Thank you, Isabel.
So Robin is next with number 5, as well as UV.
Okay. Let's see, Robin. I'm so funny. My best friend's name is Robin. So we always hear Robin. That's just awesome, first off.
What was it, Robin
Growing
Siobhan?
Robin, my best friend's name is Robin. Yeah. So growing up, whenever there you heard Robin, you heard and Siobhan, or Siobhan and Robin. So yeah. And Robin's birthday, my best friend's birthday is actually the day after mine, which is even crazier.
Wow.
So we grew up a day apart.
Hey,
All right.
Sharon.
Let's see, Robin. All right. So here we have the strength card.
Ooh.
All right, so Robin, with the strength card here, it's just this reminder of whatever it is that you're going through, this is something you can get through. Okay, it's going to take some fortitude, it's going to take strength on your part, but this will and determination. This young man is clearly in some sense of rehab. He's learning how to walk again, and he's just not allowing himself to just kind of be regulated to this chair or kind of giving up on himself. He's taking it upon himself to improve, to get to the next level. It takes a lot of wherewithal. It's not easy, but once again, it's that strength, determination, knowing what your goal is and making sure that you're doing the work daily, to get there. Okay. Slow and steady wins the race, basically. Um, I love his face because it's so determined. He's just like, yes, this is what I'm going to do. Hell or high water, you know. I also say with this car is just making sure that you have an outlet, because when things can get a little trying, a little difficult, you know, you need some sense of what am I excited about? What can I pour myself into? What makes me happy? So that's also where your strength is going to come from as well.
Cool. And then from me, Robin and V, the Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, so embrace what's around you right now. I just heard from Spirit, you don't need nobody else to take care of you. You got this on your own. Going back to a little bit of that strength. But this
Hmm.
is definitely like this, entrepreneur doing their thing, selling their stuff. Oh, is that a snail down there? Oh my gosh, yeah, there's the snail. I
It
love it.
is.
There's a snail. Oh yeah, this is what did she call them? Easter eggs?
Yes.
So
Yep.
when Jamie created this deck, she basically put all the Easter eggs in. So on traditional Rider-Waite cards, there's a snail in the garden. There's a bird. I guess the bird is on the painting in this one. But yeah, so
Hmm.
really, really embrace. I have, for some reason, I'm supposed to bring this up. Years ago, this card used to be considered the kept woman. And because back in the olden day, yeah, back in the olden days, like, okay, that's what you did. You kept the woman, you took care of her. But I love the thought of that she has everything she needs. Doesn't matter
Hmm.
where it came from, because I think she did it all herself now.
Hmm.
But you have everything that you need. And number nines are the number of perfection. They're completion. They're bringing things to an end. But you still have number 10 to get to, which is this beautiful. It's like your family shows up. Like you've done all the work. Now your family shows up. So just really, really beautiful. And I love all the vines growing around. So continue to embrace the growth that's around you as well. Yeah, and put your hands on your hip and just have fun with it. I
Let your
love it.
ex.
I love it. So that's Robin and V.
Ah, awesome sauce.
All right,
All
we've
right.
got we've got Larry next. V, you okay? You be able to read this one?
My baby. Sure. I haven't read from him in a long time. I haven't pulled cards from him in a long time. So let's see what comes up on the table for you. All right. All right. So, Larry, we have the Wheel of Fortune. I love this
Nice.
card. So this Wheel of Fortune here is totally about going with the cycles, going with the flow. Um, it's I love the Ferris wheel that's in the background because not yes a Ferris wheel yes, because sitting on the Ferris wheel you get two vantage points. When you are high above everything, it's like the most beautiful sight. You can see everything that's going on. And you feel on top of the world, but the Ferris wheel moves, so you will end up, down here in the valley or down low. But when you're down here, you can actually see, um, find the beauty in what is kind of like in your eye line, in what's in your sight, what's on the ground next to you. But it's just really about riding these cycles, allowing for the ebb and the flow to happen. This is about growth and expansion. So even when things are moving and we feel like sometimes they can be off kilter or on, we're learning something through each experience, through each revolution. Try not to hold on to the wheel too tightly, release control, um, and just let the ebb and flow happen. Okay. There's fortune in this card. So good things are coming.
And from me, we've got the teacher. I love it, Mary
Yeah.
Kay Greer. So interesting enough, and she's got a Celtic cross on the table, which is 10 card spread. So I love that we got two tens kind of floating around here. Didn't stretch for that one. It just popped in my head. So I would say, anybody who chose number sixes, and then also for you, Larry, this is the time to step up and be the teacher or step up to the teacher and really listen. I'm feeling like it's time for you to be more of that teacher. So it's like, and I'm hearing from Spirit, really make sure your lesson is planned out using that metaphor. Make sure it's planned out. Make sure you've got everything. Check your cross your T's, dot your I's. It's so funny. I'm seeing make sure you have all your cables, and I'm literally seeing like the whole, like all the DJ, everything. Have all the cords, the cables, everything you need, because it's like I want you to be prepared so you don't have to worry about the technical crap when you are there teaching, because I want you to just allow the words, the messages, the lessons to flow, through you easily, where you're not having to worry about all the technical, stuff that, is on the side. It's like I want you to just stay with the message. It's like, minimalize it and just give the message to them. So yeah, I love it. I love it. So that was for you, Larry, and anybody who had number sixes. Hope that works.
Right.
So Saurav, that was number 6, yes. All right, so we're moving to Paula next.
Voila.
Paula. Hey. Oh, and by the way, I kept seeing expansion, and it's Jupiter. So the Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter. You might know a little bit more about Jupiter than I do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That is the planet. It's the planet of luck. Jupiter is the one that is the fortune. It's lucky.
Yeah.
Um, so Paula. All right, Paula. Here we have this King of Wands. All right, and so here we look. So we have a head chef, I guess. I don't know what they call bakers. What do they call bakers? I'm not sure. Anyway, you're in charge. This King of Wands really is talking about being in charge of your energy, having the sense of order and structure, and being able to have the vision of where you see yourself going, or where you see your business going, or where you're putting your energy. In this, he's actually like about to start pouring the cupcakes. But it looks as though people are around him, so he may be giving the orders. So this is calling you to step up to be the leader. He could be a teacher. He's teaching them about how to make these cupcakes. All of this is saying is that your vision is great. It's time for you to stand in the leadership position of it. All right. Use that energy, force it out. Use your throat chakra to speak, and really command the attention that is due you. Okay. You're a visionary. Step into that. All right.
And I believe she said to do you. Do you.
Wait, it's funny. There's something about him being a baker, and her last name is Baker. I love it.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. And if that
That's
would be even
awesome.
funnier if Paula Baker is a baker. So
That would be the best.
that would be the best. And then from me, Paula, 4 of Cups. Whew, this is interesting because the 4 of Cups can often be about divine timing, waiting for the right moment, procrastination, hesitation. But I really feel like, Paula, I have to say, really check your ego and make sure you're not just being stubborn over something. And the 4 of Cups is Cancer from the zodiac sign. So it's not like one of those egos, although the Cancer can be a little stubborn because they're very protective over those around them. So I would definitely say check the ego, make sure that it's not running things right now. Oh my gosh, Paul, I'm so drawn to this. So I don't know if there's someone that forgiveness may help, but I feel like there's something to do with like forgiveness and your ego's holding you back. And remember, unforgiveness is basically like drinking poison, hoping it affects the person you're mad at. Forgiving someone is not about them at all. It's about your happiness and joy and harmony and peace. So, Paul, if there's anything about unforgiveness right now, definitely consider where you might be able to take a step forward. Ho'oponopono was a great practice. If you remind me at the end, I can put the link to a video that'll explain it all. But yeah, so yeah, I think it's time. I think it might be time to take a step forward. I think it's time to stop pouting. So hopefully that resonated. Hopefully I didn't cross the lines.
I also wanted to add something about a sense of anger, forgiveness, and working with forgiveness. What I'm finding is that the person that we're angry with, we are angry at them, but it's really a projection of the anger we have toward ourselves, you know? And however,
Shadow work.
yes. However, we allow ourselves to either not stand up for ourselves, not speak about, some things that we may have noticed, run through the red lights, ignore our intuition. That's really where the anger comes from. And us holding it against ourselves, but we're projecting it because this person showed it to us. So it really is about the forgiveness, letting yourself let go of whatever you missed, whatever you may have, whatever boundary you ran over for yourself. Um, because it won't hurt as much,
Yeah.
and then you're trust again once you have forgiven self. So
And
just wanted to add.
that's some serious shadow work. If you ever want to do some shadow work, Ford. Oh my gosh, I forgot her first name. Debbie Ford's book, The Dark Side of the Light Chasers. It's not a thick book. They have it on CD, audio. It is amazing work. Now, and here's the flip side of that, which I still have to grasp. When you're walking down the street and you see someone that the average person wouldn't say, oh my God, they're gorgeous, they're beautiful, but you can see this, just what other people might say, it's just an average looking person, but you just look at me and go, my gosh, they are so beautiful. You need to realize that's shadow work too, because that's what you're
Mm-hmm.
denying in yourself about yourself, how beautiful you are. Yeah. So when you can see the beauty in the other people around you, you've got the capability of seeing it within yourself as well. So yeah, it's a powerful, powerful thing. So
All
all
right.
right, we're going to go to Jonathan next, and then also at the end we're going to talk, because I love that he's last. We're going to talk about Terrathon, but also somebody, I forget who it was, Sharon asked about why are so many pets crossing over. I just want to touch on that just a little bit.
Okay.
So Jonathan, number 8, last one.
All right, Jonathan. For you, the Knight of Pentacles. All right. So with this Knight of Pentacles here, this is talking about this is another card that slow and steady wins the race. There is movement happening with this Knight of Pentacles, but he is taking his time. He doesn't want to move too fast. He doesn't want to lose the ball. He doesn't want to take his eye off of the prize. And so he's measuring his steps. All right. And so when this card comes up, it's saying that, you may be on this journey and it might be time for you to really I want to say slow down a bit to make sure that you are in alignment with where you're trying to go. You don't want to miss any of the lessons along the way. You don't want to get too far ahead of yourself and then be in open water. So this is just about being strategic, taking your time, being paced, being measured, but still moving. Okay? Procrastination paralysis, like you don't need it. Just one foot in front of the other, keep it going. It might take you a little bit longer to get where you're going, but that's totally fine. Okay? Because the thing is, when you get there, you won't have to worry about having to backtrack or someone taking it away from you. Okay?
And Jonathan is being stalked by the Knight of Coins, Pentacles. So I
Ah,
love it. All right, and then from me, oh, the King of Cups came back again. So this is Pisces energy coming back again. Um, yeah, and this time it's like, have some compassion on yourself. So Jonathan and number 8, this is a time to really kind of go step in front of the mirror and say, where can I be kinder to myself? Where can I take care of myself a little bit better? Where can I feed myself some food and some things that I know will be of high vibration and help me grow? That high vibration, that bowl sitting right there. Um, and I'm really being shown different than before. I don't know, Jonathan or anybody else has got like some base chakra stuff going on, but it's almost like, and for me that would be like, obviously it's red. It's your tribe, it's your place in this world. It's feeling like you belong. So maybe this could kind of help bring you into a little bit more compassionate place for yourself. But yeah, so a little self-care, self-love, self-compassion, I think is key right now. Um, to helping you kind of get to the next place that you're going.
yes.
Yeah.
Sugar boy gotta go.
Yeah. See if y'all can block Sugar Boy.
Sugar boy ain't got no sugar.
Boom. See ya. Blocked. Yeah, so you guys, Sugar Boy was coming in. Those are what do we call those? Trolls. They're just
Trolls.
they're trying to they latch onto us and try to get you guys to go over to their site and pay you some money, and then you never get a reading or nothing.
Yeah.
So see you, Sugar Boy. Yes,
Peace,
Isabel. Troll alert. So
peace boy
so
out.
so Jonathan, I hope that resonated with you. Oh yes, always the hardest on yourself. Okay, cool. Well, not cool that you're hard on yourself. Glad that it resonated.
Yes.
So, real quick, who is it? Sharon was asking, why are so many pets crossing over? I tell you, a lot of them are. And I feel like, through the pandemic and now as we're seeing a little light at the end of the tunnel, more and more are kind of crossing over. And I typically, with all my clients that I work with and just the work that I've done myself, I so strongly believe about the soul contracts that animals have with us. I believe we humans have them, but we talk, we have emotions that we have to deal with, and we go we dance around our soul contracts. So where animals, I feel like they step up and they honor the contract that they have with you. And, just like humans, I believe they have exit points. I don't think they have as many as us because they don't live as long. And for me, an exit point is like, you've given yourself some exit ramps along the highway. That whole thing. If you need gas and you don't take this exit ramp, the next one's not for 60 miles. You may not make it. So you got a choice. Do you exit down and get some gas, or do you keep going? And I think the animals have fewer, and it's often about their own kind of spiritual growth. But I believe that they come and go at the exact right time. I can say that having said goodbye to three in the last 3 months. And, sometimes they make room for things to shift, to change. I can look back and see we moved into this house, and within a couple months, Toby left us, but also at the same time, Jade showed up. So it literally was the shifting of balance and power. And Jade and the funny thing is I just realized this the other day. Toby, we said goodbye to Toby on Groundhog's Day, February 2nd, 2016. Jade, who showed up and kind of took her place, that's the exact same day we said goodbye. Same day, 5 years later. So there was
Wow.
it was like this wild cycle. And then Bartolomeo on the February 9th, and then Sebastian had a moment where we thought he was going down, but we've got him on oral steroids. And then Sheldon. So it's like, and then in between all that, we bring home two kittens. So it's like the balance of power, the shift of energy, transitions. We this is the first time in 14 years, Fabian and I, that we've been together, have not had a dog in the house. And dogs take different care, different work than cats do. So we're in a different place right now. So yeah, so they're coming, they're going, just hang in there. Hey, Amy. Yeah, so yeah, just love him, hug him, kiss him. I had the conversation with Sheldon so many times. I said, listen, buddy, I would love for you just to wake up one morning, you have taken your last breath. But I said, but we'll be with you and go and do what we got to do. And it was very peaceful. And I'm glad that I always tell Fabian, he's like, why did it have to happen this way? And I'm like, first of all, we were both here. We've never, not one of us have missed the crossing of one of the animals. Jade was
Mm.
already there and we couldn't get to her. And they needed to say goodbye. So that was the most challenging one, but she was an outdoor cat connected to Fabian mainly and not so much me. But every cat and dog that we've had in the house and we've been highly connected to and, slept with and loved with, we were both able to be there and say goodbye to them. So the timing was always perfect, even though it was painful. So yeah. And then Tarot-thon it's 24 hours of tarot, and it's basically like passing the baton. So it's going to be on YouTube, and I think I can post the event, like my event, so I can give you a little bit more of the stuff. But I know Jonathan is going to be doing one of those events. I'm 4 p.m. Sunday, May 30th. Jonathan, I don't know when you are, but it starts like at 5 a.m. our time and goes to 5 a.m. on Monday. Um, oh, yeah, I can grab the link and share it. So let me copy the link. V, what you got going on?
Um, Nothing, not yet, nothing yet. May is relatively quiet. I am taking, my books are open for readings. I have a wonderful reading called A Cosmic Politan that is a walk through the birth chart. And it's overlaid with tarot. So if anybody's wanting to have a peek into their birth chart to see, how they are, why they are, find some strengths and weaknesses, and to get a little deeper with tarot, definitely hit me up, redlightreadings.com, and it's called My Cosmic Politan. Um, and I have, my Sea Breeze readings are virtual readings. So if you want to just hit me up and we shoot the shit and get to the bottom line of whatever's going on in your life, definitely we can do that as well. Um, and within the coming weeks, I will be having more information regarding my Cosmic Confidence course. So, alchemizing, transforming your should life into the good life, where you get to create it, you get to have fun in it, and you can kind of let go of what you feel like you should be doing to do the things that really drive you. So, there's that.
Cool. So I put a link up there that will take you to an event that I created. And in that event has all the information of who's doing what, where, when for the Terrathon. There's no charge for this, like I said. And after each person does their hour, they say, okay, next go to Jonathan. And after Jonathan's done, he goes, okay, here's the link, go to Mitch's channel. So it's literally like it's just a tag for 24 hours. But Jonathan's doing healing ancient wounds. We're both doing healing stuff. I'm doing tarot for transformation. So I'm kind of doing what I've done for like EFT and my hypnosis, kind of two different workshops and bringing it together because it's a short, simple hour, but I want it to be very practical kind of a work. And let's see what else. Oh, I love sharing this. So as I'm pretty sure we're in the vet the other day, and of course it was the emergency vet with Sheldon, and and I said, all right, Spirit, you need to give me show me what's going on here. I just kind of a random thing, and I pulled the Six of Swords. Hello. So Six of Swords is literally crossing on to the other side, and I said, okay, I got the message. Anything else I need to know? Boom, Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is Leo. Sheldon is a Leo. So in that moment, it gave me comfort. This is another time where tarot brought me comfort and, somewhat of a difficult time, even though we felt really confident and conscious about our decisions. But it was nice to know that it was time for this little Leo, who was not really a Leo in my book, to cross over.
Oh, wow.
So and you guys, also, I put my Venmo and my PayPal there. If you want to support us, you have a couple ways. One of the easiest ways is just like when we post things, share when we post things if you feel led.
Mhm.
And then also, I know V put hers there too, her
Yep.
PayPal. Yeah, and you can just drop us something there that you feel led, if you feel led, but you don't feel pressure by any means. Um, so Amy, it is 24 hours, 5 a.m. Sunday, May 30th through Memorial Day morning. It's a UK time, but the 5 a.m. is our time because it starts 10 a.m. British Standard Time, I think is what it is. But if you click on that event, you can see all that, and I'll definitely post more of that too. Oh, so Sherry bought Danielle McKinnon's, and yes, I have all of Danielle McKinnon's books. She is one of my teachers from, a distance. I've read all her books. I watch all her videos. Really, really, I love her. Thank you, Norm.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Paula.
And if you want to get a reading from me, and right here's I'm booked a couple weeks out. But if you want to get a spread, there's my spread store. I deliver it back to you in a YouTube video unlisted. So those are my favorite things to do. I love in-person readings, but I love showing up and just pulling the cards and saying what Spirit needs to say. So cool.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you all for
Yeah.
hanging with us. Yay. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Jonathan.
Did you see that?
Amy, yes, I have them. I have them all. They're all right here, right there, all of them. Oh, that one did I order it? Yeah, I did order it. I did order it. Because I'm like I can't not have every deck he's ever made. And so was this? I think this was the encore. So this was the one. So Amy's like, yes, and actually I have, if it's the one, I think it's the on. If it's the Encore, I have the prototype when he just printed it at home and there were mistakes and all kinds of stuff, because I got to write interpretations for two of the minor arcanas. Yeah, so I've done for the Tarot Decoratif. My interpretations are in the app. It didn't make it to the book because they made some changes when they went global with U.S. games. But with the Encore, my interpretation should be in the book with U.S. games when that goes out, and then also, on his the sheet that comes with it. So yeah, so I'm pretty sure that's the one I have. If it was the Encore,
I'm
was it the
looking for the one.
Encore? I can't remember. And the reason I can't remember is because he's got like 12.
Right. I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to remember the one that I won at
Oh,
Reader
it's
Studio.
decorative. Yeah.
I don't know where it is. I think it's the Marquetti though.
Yeah, here's the decorative, I think. Too funny. Yeah, the Marquetti was a really beautiful one.
I think that's the one that I won at Reader Studio that year.
I'm
The
trying to
last year
remember.
we went out of.
Can't remember where I put it. Anyway, the prototype, like I said, it was because it doesn't even have like the backs on it. One day when Chiro's far and gone, I'm gonna sell that on eBay for so much money because he's gonna be
Oh,
so famous.
yep. Yeah,
I just
this
have to
is
deal
this.
with his daughter.
Yeah.
She might yell at
Yeah.
me. Yay, that's a beautiful one. So, all right. Well, thank you everybody for hanging with us. Yes, I love his work. Love, love, love Chiro's work. So, all right. So, V, anything else you want to say before I give us our namaste?
I love y'all.
So I say the beautiful, powerful, wonderful, awesome sexiness in me sees and recognizes the beautiful, powerful, wonderful, awesome sexiness in you, which basically translates into namaste.
Okay. Namaste.
All right, you guys, we'll see you in 2 weeks, the 17th.
Hey,
Hopefully, I'm good for it if you're good for it.
I'm good for it.
All right, see you then. Good night, everybody.
See ya.